Work has to be all business, especially around Halloween and spooky season. But if you're participating in the festivities, you'll want to make sure to do it in a way that's respectful of all of your colleagues.
Of course. Holly Wilbanks of the Wilbanks Consulting Group is sharing some ways to celebrate in a way that won't land you in the HR office. So we don't want to do that.
Nobody wants to end up in a meeting with HR over Halloween.
No.
That would be so uncomfortable.
That would be. But first, let's talk about some of the ways that people are celebrating in the workplace.
So we're seeing lots of creative ideas. So there are the traditional costume parties, right? But we're also seeing desk decorating competitions. We're seeing people being encouraged to paint pumpkins or carve pumpkins at home, bring them in. And then, of course, there's always the count the candy corn and things like that.
Okay. Or getting spooked at your desk. Is that what? I don't know what we're looking at.
No.
I'm scared.
No, I don't love it. And I know people are already sometimes uncomfy at work. They don't need to add any more. But what are your tips for, I'm sorry, this B-roll is killing me because that is me tomorrow doing my daughter's makeup. What are your tips to avoid being that employee? Because I feel like sometimes people get the email and they're like, oh, we're having fun. We're loosening up the rules.
Absolutely.
And it's just maybe not the case.
That is true. It may not be the case. And so there are some safe rules that everybody wants to follow. So first of all, don't get too revealing. A lot of times they call them sassy costumes online now. Probably not workplace appropriate. Anything too gory. So I saw in like the preview that there were like bloody costumes and things like that. Be careful with that. Somebody may be sensitive to that.
Sure.
Also, think about don't do anything that's an inside joke. We see this sometimes where a group of coworkers have an inside joke and they all dress up like that inside joke. It's a little cliquey. Or doing something that's supposedly like in fun, making fun of your coworker. Both of those can kind of like kill the camaraderie that everybody's trying to build. And then this year in particular is an election year.
I'm so glad
Oh
she said
God,
this.
thank God.
So be careful with the political costumes. If you're going to dress as a political person, then I highly recommend you don't talk about politics. You just say, yes, I am that person for Halloween. But it's safer to just avoid the politics in the office in general. And then the fact that I have to say this in 2024, I cannot believe, but please, please, please do not paint your face the color of somebody else's race, okay? It's one thing to dress as the Joker and paint your face the Joker.
Right.
But to paint your face somebody else's race, you're gonna get fired.
Absolutely.
So don't do that.
As you should.
I'm so glad you added all of those to that list. Yeah, good list. So what if let's just paint a picture. If you're the person who, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, is in charge of putting on the Halloween party for the office, and you're just fresh out of ideas, you don't know what to do. Where should you start?
Well, you still have 2 days, okay? First suggestion would be get catering at this point. If you try to throw together a potluck, your coworkers are gonna hate you for asking them to bring in a dish within 2 days' notice, okay? So get some catering, but be aware of people's like food allergies and things like that. You can also throw together something that not only includes the people who are there on site, but maybe the remote coworkers as well. So a costume competition could be good for that, or Halloween trivia is a really easy one to do for that one as well. And then of course, you want to make sure that everybody's having fun. There's something bringing people together. So try to make sure that there's some sort of collaborative thing, even if you're resulting to, as the kids do, the pumpkin painting or something like that. It's fascinating how much adults still like to paint.
It really is. And we need to relax far more than any kid.
Exactly.
So painting is very therapeutic.
Agreed.
I would say to really, to summarize everything you just said, dress like you're going to your kid's school party.
That would be a great way to think about it. Like, what would you wear in front of children who you know you're going to be influencing? That would probably be safe for work. And just remember, too, that not everyone celebrates Halloween. So if you see coworkers kind of separating themselves, just be respectful and recognize that, you know, for different reasons, people don't celebrate Halloween. Sometimes it's religious. Sometimes there is a phobia around Halloween. And so just be respectful of that. And that way, we're building those bonds and that camaraderie internally.
I love this because it's all about having fun. You don't want to offend people.
Keep it comfortable and just, drop a Reese's pumpkin at their cube. They'll love you for it.
Perfect.
There you go. Make friends.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
This was awesome advice. If you'd like to learn more about the services offered through Holly and the Wilbanks Consulting Group, you can head to kdk.com/talkpittsburgh for more info.
Well, coming up next on the show, we're going on a spooky mission. It's a brand new tradition for a local theater company. Get ready to dive into the scares and the spectacle of ghosted after the break.